I can't find the video right now to stitch it, but there was a man on here and he was talking about why pretty much women should not count out dating single fathers. And I will say this. Hold on, y'all. It's an idiot blocking the driveway. Why would you put this right here? With your stupid ass. My bad, y'all. Anyway. So I want to put my 2 cents on the matter. So he was pretty much talking about like how he believes that single fathers are selfless, and he made sure to touch on the fact that he's speaking on healed single fathers, okay? Not somebody that's just looking for help. As a young lady that was raised by her father, I will say this. I definitely don't believe that single parents, period, should be counted out. But I believe that those single dads, just like single moms, when you are in the dating market and you know that you are the full-time parent, please be very, 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 very picky about who you are bringing around your children. Because my very first stepmother abused me from the time I moved into my father's home to the time that they got divorced. And the shit was so bad that I want to say the abuse lasted maybe a period of 6 years. And I am 34 years old, and people got divorced when I was 11. So you guys do the math. Also, another thing that I noticed was a lot of women, a lot of single mothers were attracted to my father, but they were not willing to accept us. And so what was happening was a lot of my dad's time that would normally be designated for us was now being expected to be spent on this woman and her other kids. My father, because the man spoke in the video about fathers obviously them being great providers. My father was an amazing provider, but there were a lot of women that were not looking to be in a partnership. They were looking for them and their kids to be taken care of. And it took a lot out of what I should have been getting from my dad. I'm not against blended families. My last relationship was a blended family. But I am against, if single parents, period, are going to date each other, to be mindful of the things that could go wrong and see the signs. Because you will fuck a kid up. You will ruin a child's life if you date someone that is selfish. And a lot of the time, I think that people get with people, especially those of us with kids, expecting that person coming in to be as giving and as selfless as you are, and you'll quickly see that they don't give a shit about you or your kids. Another thing that he talked about was single fathers being intentional. My dad was very intentional, to the point where a lot of women had an issue with the amount of time that he had dedicated to us. So it was kind of one of those, I don't think that because single dads are like unicorns, I think that a lot of those women at that time would get with him and they would expect him to drop everything for them. And then they would be upset when he'd be like, well, no, this one has cheer recital. These ones have a football game. This one has this, and this. When you are blending a family together, you guys definitely have to find a way to make your schedules work. But nobody is more important than the other. I seen this TikTok, not TikTok, what was it? It was on Threads. And this girl was upset at the fact that her boyfriend was going to miss her college graduation for his daughter's TK graduation. And she really felt the way about it. And I commented on it, and I told her, I really hope that whoever this man is that you're talking about sees your video, because you don't need to be with this man. She's talking about the man has 2 daughters and she's worked so hard and this and that for her degree, and that's fine. But baby, let me tell you something. As a mother who is currently in college as we speak, baby, listen, if one of my children was graduating on the day that I was graduating, guess who the fuck would just have to get that diploma in the mail? I'm not missing shit. And if you're partnered with somebody with kids, you shouldn't want to miss it either. So I just said that to say that those of you all that are truly full-time single parents, I know that y'all get lonely. I know that y'all can use a little help. I know that you guys want a partnership and all of that. And that's a very valid want. And I feel like you guys are more than deserving. But at the same time, Don't you partner up with no people that can ruin your children's life or cost your babies years of therapy. And I'm speaking from somebody that went through it.